And in terms of expectations of how quickly you can get started and
Yeah.
be operational and really profitable, like if you were to give, like, if someone was asking you that question, what would you say to that?
So obviously it depends on how many resources you put into it, right? But I
Yeah,
don't think the problem is fully scalable. Meaning, if you throw 20 developers or 20 quants at the problem, you're not going to solve it, twice as fast as if you have 10.
yeah,
There's diminishing returns there, so it's going to take some time. I can tell you roughly how it worked out for us. I
yeah,
think it took us about half a year of development to go from
yeah.
nothing to something that
Interesting.
was trading.
Yeah,
Roughly 6 months with 2 or 3 FTEs, 2 or 3 employees working on the task.
yeah,
And then it took us about 9 months, I would say, to go from trading a very small proportion proportion of the portfolio to now half, and with the potential to go to 100% if we want. And that time was really needed because we first would stay at a given percentage of the portfolio for some time, get some
yeah,
data, get some learnings. Then we would implement the changes that we thought was necessary to get the extra performance, scale up, accumulate more data, implement some more changes, and repeat, essentially. So that took a little bit of time. So in total, you could say we've been at this for a bit more than a year and a half, and now
yeah,
I think we are sort of full scale or able to go full scale.
yeah.
I don't know if you would call that super fast, but it's definitely not too slow, I would say, at least not in my
Yeah.
opinion. So
I've heard 12 months, like 12 months. If you want to
yeah,
get set up from ground zero and do it yourself, you've got to be patient. You've got to be willing to have 12 months. That's what a few other people in my
yeah.
network have said.
Yeah, but
Um,
really, I think you can be fast if you're not overly ambitious. I don't think one should start
yeah,
with
yeah,
I don't think one should start with building the perfect position closer and the best system you've ever found. Maybe you should just start
yeah,
with a very simple algorithm that, I don't know, just monitors the market and takes a trade and makes a trade when some conditions are met. Just
yeah,
find a minimum viable product that does not move a lot of money, but that can prove that you can achieve something technically and that you can make some money out of it, right? And then just move on from there. And I think
yeah,
if you did what I just described, then I think it's reasonable to expect you can have something up and running even faster than a year.
yeah, yeah. Because what I have seen is people that have probably had too bigger expectations and not been patient enough to see the results. And I've seen teams being killed in like 6 months because they were, maybe higher up were expecting bigger and faster results. But I
Yeah,
guess you just got to have
but
a clear understanding at the start
I think you
of
got to
what's
set the
possible.
bar low enough
Yeah,
to to be realistic. But having some results in 6 months, I don't think is unreasonable. You just will not
yeah,
have the sort of gold-plated perfect solution, right?
yeah,
But I think it is achievable to have any algo. And then the thing is also, obviously, the faster you want to be, the more you need to outsource. Is it possible to get set up in less than 6 months if you take the, for example, third-party systems? For sure, probably even less than that, right? But if you want to
yeah.
build the thing in house, then it's going to take longer for sure.